Stay tuned for that. Growing fallout on the Hill is to be expected now. Top lawmakers on the Senate Intelligence Committee. These are Republicans and Democrats. Oftentimes they butt heads, but not now. Saying President Obama broke the law by failing to consult Congress before 5 Taliban leaders were released from Gitmo. Watch.
The concerns were bipartisan, and I strongly believe that we should have been consulted, that the law should have been followed, and I very much regret that that was not the case.
Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel picks up the story today. Good morning there, Mike, on the Hill. What's the backstory you're getting from lawmakers on how this went down?
Well, Bill, that a small group of key lawmakers were briefed November 30th, 2011 and January 31st, 2012 about the idea of trading 5 Taliban fighters for Sergeant Bergdahl. Among the questions asked by lawmakers then were, how can we guarantee these terrorists do not return to the battlefield? And did we exhaust all appropriate means to rescue Sergeant Bergdahl so we can avoid the exchange? Speaker John Boehner says the administration kept this deal a secret over the weekend because it knew Congress opposed the deal, and the Speaker's office didn't find out it was done until after the fact. And you heard from Senator Dianne Feinstein. Both she and Saxby Chambliss, the top Republican on the Intelligence Committee, have been very outspoken, saying that they should have been consulted, the law should have been followed, and they are pretty fired up here on Capitol Hill, Bill.
Well, you mentioned these 5 Taliban leaders giving up in the deal. What are they saying about them, Mike?
Well, I've had several people tell me to look at President Obama's 2008 pledge to close Guantanamo Bay, and they say the only way he has a chance of doing that was getting rid of these 5 guys through a secret deal. We heard Saxby Chambliss, the top Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee, calling them Mullah Omar's board of directors, the Fab Five team. Individuals in high-level positions of the Taliban who had direct ties in terms of intelligence and also financial ties to Osama bin Laden. And so Senator Saxby Chambliss is calling for President Obama to declassify the files on these 5 guys so the American people know who we gave up, Bill.
Mike, thanks. Mike Emanuel on the Hill there. And there will be more reaction throughout the day today. And a lot of that stuff that came out yesterday and last night, I mean, nobody really expected, and the White House likely did not expect the blowback that they're getting. You know, Jay Carney's been out there doing a lot of interviews on television. That doesn't always happen.
I mean, it appears that they thought that it was just going to be a big celebration.
Yeah, a defensive posture for the moment.
Very defensive.